I'm blessed. I'm 19, a Queenslander. I live in the northernmost state of Australia, Queensland, a land of spectacular beauty stretching from the Tweed River in New South Wales to the tourist belt of the Whitsundays. I've written my entire life story in this home. It's the only place I remember growing up in. I had my second birthday here, 17 years ago. It was January. We'd moved in November. It was right about this time of the year when the spring showers and thunderstorms roil in that the Gold Coast becomes a phenomenal kaleidoscope of natural light. I love the smell after it rains. The eucalyptus, the star jasmine, and the jacaranda. The air itself seems to shine. More on spring storms a little later on. Talai, 40 metres above the salty sea level. Not that far from the city. Our property is a bit over 1.7 hectares, about 15 minutes straight down Reedy Creek Road to the coast. Technically, according to Google, it's exactly 13 minutes to school in Burleigh. We have 4 horses. This is a horse property, designed and built for people who love horses more than property. Because here, they come first. I named my horse Waffle. He was born here on a stormy night on this property, as foals almost always are. My dad has a theory about mares and the electricity in storms. You can ask him about that. The love of horses is why we first came here and why we'll always be around here. Waffle is half thoroughbred, a quarter horse, with a dash of warm blood and a ridiculously small strain of Arab. She gets her colour from the quarter horse. I think I've been sitting on horses all my life. I was in pony club at 6. The dressage arena is 50 by 30. Good for jumping because you've enough room to turn around. I try and ride every afternoon. Horses have a lot of personality. When you're riding, there's a bond, a connection. You have to trust them and they have to trust you because if you don't, you're going to end up on the ground. We get 4 or 5 free-range eggs a day. Some are so fresh, you need to look for the eyes in the yolk. That's why we try and get them early. And in the back corner, there's a freshwater dam. The bird life that flocks there at sunset makes for a soundtrack that will never tire. So, why are we selling up and moving on? We're looking for some bigger land, about 40 hectares, but not far from here. So, if you happen to know anybody who shares the same passion for this part of our world as we do, our agent is a bloke by the name of Karl Grossman from LJ Hooker Mudgery Bar. That's the end of this chapter of my story. If this is the place to tell the start of yours, don't be a stranger. Thanks for listening.